What's up? What's up, people? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing today? I mean, what to do in trucking? You can't find parking. As a truck driver, if you can't find parking, you always got to have an alternative, another spot where you could. First and foremost, you want to make room on your clock to make sure you got enough time to get to where you got to go to park. Um, and of course, for some people that might be an issue. Some companies they work, they gotta. I mean, have that leeway with time, but for others, time is not really of the essence, but always leave yourself that 30-minute period to find um, a safe haven, as they would call it. Um, but if you can't find parking, you know, sometimes it's ideal. Um, See what Walmart is in your vicinity. See what grocery stores in your vicinity. Try to, I mean, park in the back where the docks is at, but don't make it hot. You know what I mean? Go there, shut your truck off, shut the lights off, and cool out. Um, for the most part, nobody really gonna bother you because they thinking you're delivering it. Man. So that's one alternative you can do. Um, definitely, definitely. I've done that a few times. Only thing is, if the store's closed, there won't be no facilities for you to use the restroom or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Man. But another alternative is on your Garmin or your Ram McNally, whatever GPS you got. Man. Open it up. Look how much miles is to go to the next one. 'Cause I know at night, past a certain time, especially on the East Coast, they fill up quickly. And it's hard to find a parking spot in some of these places. But out west, for the most part, what I experienced, a lot of them be open. Um, Truthfully, a lot of them be open where you could roll in at 11 at night, 12 in the morning, and you could find yourself a spot. So just be mindful of that. You just want to be on top of it. On your Garmin, your Ram McNally, see if you got one 30 miles down the road. So say if I'm in New Mexico and I'm heading to Albuquerque, I know that there's one in Santa Rosa, a truck stop in Santa Rosa, but say if I got an hour left, I'm gonna be like, bang, I'm gonna push it um to the T8. I got 26 miles left. It's 26 miles, you could definitely do, um, you could ride 30 minutes, you know what I mean? So that's how you want to play with the clock like that. Just make sure you got leeway and stuff like that. But there's been times too, when I'm at a truck stop, and it seemed like it's grim. And I kid you not. There's always that one parking spot that the Lord leave for me, man. I thank God for it. God makes a way out of no way. Like that's just faith within itself. Just going to this parking lot, spin the block a couple times, and boom, just to be just one spot just opened up for me. And I feel like, man, that's God stretching his hand, the Father making a way for me all the time. So I appreciate that. But yeah, never be scared to try to just roll in there. Um, to roll in there even when you think it's full, because sometimes it don't be full. It'll be one or two spots in the cut that be open. Um, you know what I mean? So just take that chance and take that leap of faith and try and pray. Ask God to, lead you through at night. You never know a truck stop you're going to encounter with a space open. Um, Another spot to park if you really in the gym, you gotta park. You tired, you winded, your clock running low. A service plazas definitely come in handy. Um, if your clock running low, you ain't got nowhere to park or you tired. Of course, for me, clock ain't the issue, but service plaza come in handy, especially the ones on the turnpike in Ohio. Those ones, man, they got free showers there. Um, all through Ohio. Ohio is definitely truck friendly. Um, it's a dope place to park, and you just done for the day. You just, you know what I mean? So I just want, I'm relaxing, man. I'm done. They got showers. They got different amenities inside. Different food places, Dunkin' Donuts, your coffee in the morning, Starbucks. I mean, um, and there's usually parking there late too at service plazas. Rest areas too, but again, rest areas don't got the same facilities as service plazas. Like if you looking for something to grub on, you ain't gonna find that at a rest area as you would a service plaza. Um, so just be mindful of that, be in consideration of that. And yeah, when you come into a truck stop late, I know you tired. Again, don't rush your maneuver. Sometimes we just want to just camp out. Like we had a long day. I know you want to get in that spot, but take your time. Time and time again, I've seen too many drivers rush at night and cause incidences. That's unnecessary. So just always take your time when you're backing, when you're doing any type of maneuver, especially at night, man. And yeah, don't overthink it when it comes to parking. Sometimes we get worried, oh, I'm going to park tonight. I know this truck stop going to be full. And when you get a full like visual of the map of the where you at on your route, you're gonna know this truck stop gonna be crowded. You know what I mean, it's in so and so place, it's in such and such place at this time. I know I can't even park there, so take that into mind too. Like always have that alternative. Like this place ain't it. Like I'm about to go to this place. I mean, or I'm about to find a little grocery store. I'm about to find a Walmart. I mean, that saves you time to where you're not overthinking either. Um, when it comes to parking, and that's where I feel like where experience kicks in. I got 7 years on the road, going on my eighth year, so I've been on the road for a minute, and I had to learn these things as I grow. First year, of course, you're a rookie, you ain't really gonna know much. You gonna have to get a feel for the environment, how you run, how long your body can. I mean, ride through the ride through your day. You gotta definitely know your body, um, and eventually you start getting used to them long hours. You start to push it. Um, you start to know that I could do certain things to where I can make it if I am tired. Um, One thing I do want to add in exit ramps. I really don't like parking over exit ramps. I don't recommend it at night. But if you sleepy dog and you going on the side of the thing where it makes the truck jiggle and shake, yeah, it's time for you to get off the road, Jack. You know what I mean? Go park up on an exit ramp. But if you like top way halfway on the hill, leave on your lights, not your headlight, but your parking light. So, you know what I mean? But you can be low key, turn them off. But I do it just in case, like no one said they can't see me and they smack into the trailer, or they smack into the truck. Now I do have my lights on. I mean, I usually tend to do that too when I'm when I'm on the edge or like a parking lot. Like you know how you make your extra own parking at the truck stop sometimes because all the spots is full. I mean, if I'm on the edge, I'm gonna have my little, they call it thotty lights. But but they just parking lights. You know what I mean? So they called it in school for the listeners to come. You leave your lights on, but if you on the edge though, for real, make sure you got your lights on. Um, just so no one can say, oh, like, oh, you was in the way. I ain't see you. I nipped it. So be mindful of that. You want to cover your own ass out here. That's what I learned in school as well a couple years ago. I mean, because as a driver, everything fall back on us. You know what I mean? You got to drive for five. Yourself, car in front of you, car to the left of you, car to the right and behind. Drive for five. I mean, always leave yourself a way out. Um, don't mumble yourself up into the crowd. There's a lot of traffic, give space, or try to get around and get into the open. I mean, that's what I like to do. I don't like to be congested up, nah man. Like to swing out, take off, and do my thing. For me, you know, I'm up here from the northeast, so parking is always a hassle in the northeast. I mean, from New England. I mean, you guess the state in the comments. I ain't gonna tell you the state from in New England, but the accent might give it away. But so definitely parking 101. Hope y'all enjoyed this video and be safe out there on the road. Remember, drive responsibly. Salute to all my fellow truckers out there, those that's getting to it, getting to a bag away from your family, driving them long hours, 10 hours plus, 11 hours plus, um, to make sure everyone in the country is fed. Um, we are the backbone of America. Don't forget that, truckers. You know what I mean? Hold your head high. I know it can be hard sometimes. It could be lonely at times, but I mean, the grind is real. The grind is real, and this is how we know how to get it. You know what I mean, this all get up. I mean, for a bag. But I always keep God first too. Let Him be your covering as you're traveling out here on these roads. Don't think you could do it all alone. Some times where you all down. I mean, them times where you don't feel like going, He gonna be your strength. As Scripture says, He give power to the faint, and those who have no might, He increase strength. So let Him increase your strength as you travel through the conclaves, or the mountains, or the forests, on the highways and byways, man. Stay up, truckers. It's Parking 101.